going to start standing today. Stand with your feet in line with your hip bones. Slide your shoulders down your back, lengthen through the crown of your head. Hug your ribs in together. So go ahead and put your hands on your ribs right now. Are they popping out and separating? Think about hugging your ribs together. You can cough and hold. That fires the deep, deep layer that we're trying to fire. So you have a really tight core right now. All the way from the pelvic floor is lifted up and everything is wrapped around. As you inhale, see if you can feel your spine getting more space in between it. So inhale, and then when you exhale, keep that space in your spine. Good. Inhale, make sure the shoulders aren't coming up with you. Get more space in between. Exhale, keeping the space in between your spine. Inhale again. And exhale, trying to keep that space, keep the strong core. You're going to step back with your right leg. So step back into a lunge. Remember, if you have sensitive knees, just don't come down quite as far. Everyone take a second and look at your toes. Make sure you can see your toes in front of your knee. You should be able to wiggle them. Most of the weight's on your heel. Not most, but most of your weight's not on your toes. And then you're going to come up and either tap or come into a new knee raise. So come down into a lunge, compress your core and bring it up to a knee raise or a tap. Straight down and up. You want your legs to stay right in line with your sit bones. So a lot of times people with lunges come back right in like a railroad tie lunge. We're not doing that. Straight in line with your sit bones. Compress and bring your knee up. We're just warming up. So we're warming up big muscles. We're warming up our core by bringing our knee up. You can use a wall or a chair if you want some balance. Down. Oh boy, it looks like I need that today. Down. Good. So with the new year, I wonder if we have new people joining us. I always sort of struggle with the new year. Well, it's a little bit easier in class because I know if you're a newbie or not, but I struggle with the new year class now because I wasn't sure if I should go back to the basics of it. Let's do 4 more. But then some of you might be like, oh my goodness, Kate, snowboard, Pilates. Let's not slow it down this much. So I kind of did a mixture today. Down, kind of more simpler ones, less thoughts. Let's switch sides. Other leg comes straight down. Double check, 90 degrees in the front, 90 degrees in the back, not coming down very far if you have sensitive knees. Hug the ribs in tight, bring it up. So I just did not like super, super complicated mind ones, but hopefully you'll still get a challenge if this is old news for you. But if you're new, you won't be like, what? I'm just gonna watch. Down, compress, and lift it up, nice and slow. Down, use your abs to bring your knees up. Good. So I'm subscribing to this thing from the New York Times. It's like a month-long well challenge, kind of like a Be Well challenge, and every week they're sending another thing for you to work on. And today's had the funnest, I mean, we all know this, we've read this before, but they described it funny. It's called a exercise snack. So you don't change your clothes, it doesn't require a lot of sweating. It's just a little exercise snack you can fit in through your day. I love it. So it's like a 7-minute standing one today. 2 more. But exercise snack, I've never heard that before. I love it. Down, hug it in tight, and bring it up. Good, really strong. Strong shoulders again. Palms facing up, elbows slightly behind you. Stabilize on that supporting leg. Bring the opposite leg up. Try to get it up 90 degrees if you can. Hug the ribs in tight. Extend your leg as you extend your arms. Bend your leg, extend your arms open. Extend the leg, bend the arms. So it's offering arms, reach, and open, and close, and bend. And the legs just bending, extending, up, and open, lifting the chest, bend. Here's another good opportunity to really think about the space. Get some space in between your spine. Add length. Excellent. New Pilates people, after they've done it for a while, you can actually gain height. And I just lost myself. Let's do 2 more. And open. I started doing the tummy rub and patting the head thing with the arms last time. And bring it down. I hope your balance is better than mine today. I don't even know what to say about mine. Stabilize that opposite leg. Lift the pelvic floor up. Hug the ribs in tight. Elbows come down by your sides. Lengthen through the crown of your head like there's a string. Really reach. Bring that knee up to 90 degrees if you can. Extend your legs straight. Open your arms. Close your arms and bend. And reach. Extend. Keep the knee up. Reach. And bend. Squeeze your quad. Squeeze the top of your leg. Open. Close. And bend. As your arms open, think about between the shoulder blades squeezing. Reach. 2 more. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Up. Close. And bend. Bring the knee up a little bit higher. Last one. And open. And close. And bring it down. Good. The leg that was just up, stabilize that leg now. Bring the opposite leg behind you. Let's start with our hands on our hips. Pull your belly button in nice and tight. Lengthen through the crown of your head. And then tip straight over. Tailbone to the top of your head is in one straight line. You're choosing how far back you go, and then straight back up. You can keep that leg down, or float the leg up, and bring it back down. Find a little spot on the floor. Stare at that spot. With your hands on your hips, it gives you an opportunity to make sure that your hips are facing the floor. So you're not opening up towards the side of the leg that's going back. Compress your core. Support your spine. Reach to the crown of your head. If you want more of a challenge, extend it back. But then when you come up, bring the knee up. Extend it back. Pull it in. And then bring the knee up. Really strong core helps with your balance. Although some days it's just not there. Some sides are better than the other side. Reach. Last 4. Extend. Pull your belly button in and reach it up. Every time you get to that top, you're reaching really hard through the crown of your head. Last one. Pull it in and reach. Switch sides. So line that heel up, right line with your sit bone. Get length in the spine. Keep your foot down to start. Hinge straight over. Top of your head, you're not arching your lower back. It's just straight. Or add that leg straight back and come back in. It can tap or it can just hover straight. I really want the hips to stay facing down. If you got that, if your hips are staying down, you don't need the reminder. You can bring your arms straight up to the side, or more of a challenge is bringing your arms straight in line with your ears. Good. Hug it in tight. If you want, add that knee lift to the top. It's slow. Pull it in and reach. So we're warming up the backs of our legs, the whole back of our body actually. And reach. Last 3. Compress your core and then bring it up. 2. Reach. 1 more. Extend. Pull it in strong and bring it down. Good. Feet back in line with the sit bones. Lengthen through the crown of your head. Start with the very tippy top of your head and slowly peel yourself down. 1 vertebrae at a time. Small bend in your knees all the way down. Just a small, keep the small bend. Now use your pelvic floor. Lift the pelvic floor. Tighten lower, middle, upper to stack yourself all the way back up. Shoulders come down and back. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, pull your belly button in. So now we're articulating through our spine, getting some movement in our spine before we start. Come all the way down. Inhale, stay. Exhale, stack yourself up, bringing your arms up with you, reaching them towards the ceiling. Now bring them down to a W, slightly behind you, with a gentle lift of your chest, not your lower back, your chest. Inhale, bring it up. Last time, pull your belly button in, dive down. Small bend in your knees. Stack yourself back up, 1 vertebrae at a time, all the way, arms come up, lots of space, elbows come into a W, lift up towards the, just towards the ceiling, bring it straight back up, lots of space, and float the arms down. Good, you should feel nice and warmed up. Have a seat. Extend your legs long, sit up nice and tall, and then roll down, 1 vertebrae at a time, slow. Excellent. Hug the ribs in right here, cough and hold, or hug your ribs in. Lift the pelvic floor up. Right here, you should have a little cup of tea sitting in your pelvic triangle. It's not spilling in any direction. Now take that tea and just add a gentle little pelvic tilt. Not a huge spill, just a tiny one. Float the legs up into tabletop. You have some options here to keep your hands in a diamond and put your tailbone in there. Hands come down by your sides, or your upper body curls up. You choose what feels best for you. Separate your legs so they're right in line with your sit bones. Flex the feet. Inhale. As you exhale, push the wall away from you. Inhale, bend it in. Exhale, hug the ribs in tight and push the wall away. Good. So the way that you can choose your upper body modifications are when you push your leg away, is your lower back staying nice and still and quiet. If it's starting to lift up, lower your head. If it's still lifting up, add the support with your hands underneath your tailbone. We don't want to take this into our spine. We want this to all come from our core, from our muscles. Reach it away. It's slow enough that you should really feel your legs doing the work. Push them away, squeeze your quads, and bring it in. Feel like you're pushing with your bum. Squeeze your bum and push your legs away. Inhale. Exhale, hug the ribs in tight. Good. On this last couple, look at your belly button for a second. Are you pushing your belly button towards the ceiling when your legs go out? You're aiming to push it towards the floor, so there shouldn't be a huge loafing coming out. Hug the ribs in tight. If it is, don't let your legs go too far out. Just shorten your distance and bring it back in. Remember, we're trying to have perfect form with every one of our movements. 2 more. Hug it in. Reach. 1 more. Pull your belly button in tight, 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 tight. Keep going, but this time bring your heels together, toes apart. As you extend, squeeze your inner thighs, wrapping your tush around. Exhale, reach it away. You're choosing the height of your legs. If your lower back's starting to kick in, bring it more towards the ceiling and bring it in. Exhale, pull it in nice and tight. Inhale, bring it in. Excellent job. Exhale, reach. Inhale. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, 2 more. It's a pretty basic move, but it can be really challenging if you put a lot of thought into it. Last time, same movement, but now toes towards each other, heels apart, so you're immediately rotating your legs and come back in. Exhale, hug it in tight. See if you can bring it down a little bit lower. Exhale, pull it in, reach. Inhale. Exhale, squeeze, nice and tight. Inhale, last 3. Exhale, so this is the footwork on the reformer, if we do the reformers ever together. Pull it in nice and tight. 1 more, exhale. You know, someday when we can actually go into each other's houses, and bring it in. Excellent job. Heels together, toes apart. Again, the same body positions are your options. Reach your legs up for your upper body. Reach your legs straight to the ceiling. Heels together, toes apart. Hug it in really tight. Slowly lower your legs, only so you can keep control. Bend your knees in. They should be nice and wide, leg out to your shoulders. And then straight up to the ceiling, wrapping everything again. Exhale, lower. Inhale, bend and extend. So we're doing kind of a frog. Exhale, lower. Inhale, bend and extend. Exhale, pull your belly button in. Really tight, 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 tight. And bring it in. Think about this. Keep your core really, really still. Really soft and quiet. Not soft. Really tight and quiet. And reach it down. Not reaching, not poking out towards the ceiling. Last time, reach, slow. Good, same thing, but now reverse it. So push out first, lengthen it out. Reach them straight out to the ceiling. Bring your heels down, knees come up towards your shoulders. Exhale, push away. Inhale, lift it up and bring it down. Watch your back. Exhale, you're choosing how far away your legs go, how low they go. Last 4, exhale, wrap it tight and lift. You should feel this in your quads. That's how tight you're squeezing your legs together, squeezing them long. 2, exhale and lift. Last time, exhale, reach, 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 and lift and bring it down. Hold on to the backs of your legs and just gently rock back and forth. Give yourself a little bit of a break. Good. All right, let's go into bicycles. Changing it up a little bit. So float your legs into tabletop, 90 degrees. Hug the ribs in tight. You have a tiny little pelvic tilt. Hands come behind your head. There's a little space between your chin and your chest. Inhale. As you exhale, curl up as high as you can go. Good. Let's go into regular bicycles to start. Your armpit is reaching towards your knee. A lot of times we bring the elbow across because we think we're getting farther. We're turning our head, but really that's just coming into your neck. We are focusing right on our waistline here. So really come up and over to the side. Up and over, not just a twist. Reach. Good. The opposite leg is reaching away from you. It can be towards the ceiling. Or you can drop your legs and just do your lower body. Reach. If your hip flexors are done after that last series we just did, reach. Good. 1 more. On this next one, stay here. Hold it here. Your extended leg is straight out. It's not rotating in at all. Your other leg's just bent, and add 8 little pulses. 8, 7, 6, 5, up, 4, 3, 2, alternates, go, 4, and reach, 3, and reach, 2, reach, one more each side, hold it, same side, hold now for 4, 4, 3, 2, and alternate for 4, good, 3, keep the form, neck is relaxed, 2, last time, hold it on the other side, hold it up for 2, 2, and now alternate for 3, 2, 1, and let's hold it on the opposite side, hold, we've got 8, 7, lift it up higher, 6, 5, look at that straight leg, is it straight? Make sure it's not rotating in, 2, hold it up, and alternate, we've got 4, 3, extend the leg, see if you can bring it a little bit lower, 1 more, hold that to that side, hold it up, and go for 4, 3, 2, push the belly button in a little bit lower, and alternate, we've got 4, you can do it, we're taking a break after this, let's do 1 more each side, hold it on that side, hold it up, hold, perfect form, we've got 2, and alternate, finishing it off strong, let's do 8, since it's the new year, 7, we've got a little challenge in us, right, 6, look at your legs, they're shooting straight out from the hip bones, your belly button is pulled in, I have way lost count, 3 maybe, 2, you didn't really think the new year was going to bring better counting to your class, did you? Hold it in the center, knees up, floating the knees up, pull your belly button in tight, curl up tight in the center, and relax it down. Extend your legs long, but don't stretch. Keep your ribs hugged in together. Inhale, reach your arms towards the ceiling. Exhale, look towards your feet and peel yourself off one vertebrae at a time. Remember, you can walk up. Push your belly button back as you stretch your hands and feet forward. Relax it down and stack yourself up. Nice work on those. How do you feel? That was hard for me today. On to all fours. I can't find my water bottle. I'm sure it is somewhere really smart, but I can't find it, so I'm using a glass. Hopefully I won't spill it. Separate your fingers nice and wide. Knees are directly underneath your hips. Slide your shoulders into your back pockets so you have a really strong shoulder girdle taking a lot of the weight out of your wrists. If you cannot do this on your wrists, go to a couch or a low chair or grab some pillows so that you can come onto your forearms, or even just down here is fine. Take your right arm and your left leg and reach it away from you. You should have a dinner plate on your back and it is staying nice and still. Nothing is spilling around. And switch. Like you have a really picky toddler and all the things on the dinner plate are separated. No food's touching. And bring it down. Not that I'm speaking from experience or anything. Really picky 13-year-old. Nothing is touching. Pull your belly button in. So when you're shifting that plate, nothing is moving on it. Keep the shoulders really strong. And you're reaching as far away from you as you can, trying to get length from the tip of the toe to the top of the finger. Good. Stretch and reach. All right, what are you doing right now with your belly button? Is it just hanging out, waiting for it to be cued to do something else? Pull it towards the spine right here. Pull your belly button. Notice how much you can engage your core right here, or how much you can not think about it and let it relax. Last time, each side. Keep it strong so there's no arching in your lower back. Reach. Good. Take it out, back out. Right arm, left leg. Reach. Stretch it out long. Hug it in tight. Tap the floor. Lift it up. Now bend 90 degrees. The arm and the knee really slow. And then reach it long and switch. Strong shoulders. Reach. Hug it in tight. Tap the floor. It's slow. Lift. Bring it out to 90 degrees. Your spine from the tip of your head to your tailbone still stays straight. And reach it long and then switch. Notice your supporting shoulder on this. Tap. Keep it in your back pocket. So a lot of times when it gets tired, we start sinking into it a little bit, putting a lot of strain on that shoulder joint. Keep it really strong, just like your core. And reach and bring it down. Now where's your chin? You should be looking down at your mat. So your neck, your cervical spine is also in its neutral position. It's not looking up towards the ceiling. It's not just hanging down at the bottom. Hug it in tight. It's got a nice neutral curve to your spine. One more, each side. Reach it long. Hug it in, tap, lift. 90 degrees, really strong. And reach. And bring it down. Last time on the side. Stretch as long as you can, lengthwise. Up, 90. And reach. And bring it down. Good. Now, if you're just doing an exercise snack right now, you can be done and come back and do another exercise snack later. Otherwise, keep coming with us. All right, separate your legs so that they're to the edges of your mat. You take an ice cube and stick it underneath your belly button, and your belly button is like, ee! It pulls away from the ice cube right away, right? It's like, oh my goodness! So pull it, at least mine would be. Pull it away, really strong. Hands come right by your shoulders. Hover your upper body off of the mat. Legs are glued to the mat. Inhale, reach your arms over your head. You're just hovering. Exhale, circle and extend. Mid back to upper back. Glutes are on fire. Thumbs to shoulders. Reach your arms straight and hover. Exhale, circle and extend. Notice how you're not extending your neck. Thumbs to shoulders and reach. You're not looking straight up. Your whole spine stays neutral and you're just extending mid back to upper back. Inhale, reach. Exhale, extend. You can do this with your hands still on the floor. Inhale if you want extra support. Exhale. On the next couple, focus on your legs. Are they stuck to the ground? Keep them stuck to the ground. Keep your belly button pulling away. Right here, belly button's pulling away. Last two. Inhale, reach. Exhale, extend. Last time, inhale, reach. Exhale, extend. Bring your hands right by your shoulders. Gently push yourself up, rounding your back. Curl the toes under. Push yourself all the way up into a pike position. Reaching your heels towards the floor, kind of a downward facing dog, like a little modified. Walk your hands towards your feet, small bend in your knees, and then slowly stack your spine up. Articulating through your spine, all the way up. Inhale, lengthen. You know it was here, it was coming. Exhale, pull your belly button in. If you're a wall push-ups person, feel free to go to the wall. Walk your hands out. One straight line. Tips of the toes to the top of your head. Or if you're on your knees, bend your feet up really strong. We're going to come down for 3, 2, 1. Exhale, push up. Again, inhale down. Your elbows are going back at about a 45-degree angle. So they used to come out to 90 degrees. That's easier for me to do push-ups. One more. But it puts a lot of impingement on your shoulder. So now you have them just a hair closer. Reach your legs up. Walk your hands back towards your feet. You have them a little bit closer. Small bend in your knees, and your elbows go back about a 45-degree angle. Stack yourself up. Inhale, lengthen. I want you to modify and have perfect form. Exhale, pull your belly button and dive it down. I feel a little lectury today. I'll work on that. Walk yourself out into your straight line, knees or toes. Inhale, come down. 2, 3. Exhale, push up for 1. Inhale, slow. Exhale, up. 2 more. Inhale, slow. Trying to avoid sinking in between your shoulder blades. Keep that spot lifted. Last time. Exhale, up. Hold it up. One straight line. Walk your hands back. Good. Small bend in the knees and slowly stack yourself up. One vertebrae at a time. Let's do it again. Inhale, lengthen. Get the space, just like at the beginning where we practiced. Exhale, pull your belly button in, dive down, top of your head. Peeling yourself away. Small bend in your knees. Walk your hands out. Reversing it. Come down for 1. Go up slow. 2, 3. Inhale down for 1. Push up slow. Really strong. Inhale down. Exhale up. Last time. Inhale down. Exhale slow. Walk your hands back. We have 1 more set. That is it. And we are done with push-ups. Small bend in the knees. Stack yourself back up. Inhale, lengthen, get the space. Exhale, pull your belly button in. It got really windy out. It's cozy. Walk yourself out. It was supposed to be snowing, but as of right now, the sun is out. Inhale, come down for 1. Up slow. 2, 3. Inhale down for 1. Come up slow. 2, 3. Core is tight. Inhale down. Exhale up. 2, 3. 1 more. Inhale down. Push up slow. 2, 3. Hold it here. Really tight and strong. And bring the knees down. Roll your wrists. Give yourself a little break. Good job. All the way down onto your side. We're just going to do the traditional side leg series. So your hips are stacked straight up on top of each other. Glutes are squeezed as tight as you can. Inner thighs are squeezing together. Your neck is resting on your arm. A lot of times we do this, but notice how your neck, your cervical spine is out then. So keep it in a nice neutral position. Shift your legs so they're slightly in front of you. Bring that top leg up, only hip distance height, not up here. Hip distance only. Right now, if I were to come around the room, and it would be hard for me to push your leg down or up because you have it super tight. Inhale, bring your leg as far forward as you can. Exhale, flex the foot and bring it back as far back as you can without rolling into your hips so they stay tight. Inhale, point and reach. Exhale, flex and bring it back. Let's add a little pulse at the front. Inhale, up, up, flex and bring it back. Inhale, point and reach. A little bit farther, flex. It's all about length and core. Reach, it's tight. Now someone's pushing your leg back and you're resisting with your abs. You can do this and not feel it much in your core, or you can choose to engage it, keeping it tight, thinking about the work that it's doing, and you'll get a lot more out of this exercise. Inhale, exhale, flex. Last two, inhale, reach. Flex and resist, resist, resist. Last time. Good. Bring it directly on top of the other leg and lengthen it down. Shift your legs so you're in one straight line. Hips are stacked. Pull your belly button in. Bring it up hip distance height only. Flex the foot and bring it straight back down. Point your toe and lift. Flex the foot and lower. Let's do just one without even thinking about it. Just kind of drag your leg up. Now think about it. Tighten the whole leg. Tighten your glutes. Peel it off. Flex. Squeeze all the air out of a ball between your ankles. Up. You have a ball between your ankles and you're squeezing it out. Two. Good job. Reach. This is just part of the classic side leg series. Super good for your hips, good for your knees. Hold this one up. Bottom leg joins it. Lengthen them down together. Top leg comes up. Bottom leg joins it. Lengthen them down. Good for obliques, sides of your waist. Good for the core, the whole transverse if you think about it and fire it. Oh man, I just told you like 3 seconds ago that I was going to stop lecturing you, and I was just doing it again. Up, flex, and bring it down. Up, up, and bring it down. Make sure that bottom leg is joining the top leg instead of the top leg coming down last time to meet it. Keep the legs together. They're glued together. Bring them both up and resist them coming down. Push your belly button in first and lift it up and resist. Lift the pelvic floor, hug the ribs in and lift. Good. Compress and reach. 2 more. 2. 1 more. Bring that top arm on top of your thigh. Pull your belly button in and reach ribs to hips and lengthen it down. Upper body and lower body comes up and resist. Lift the pelvic floor, pull the belly button in and lift. All that starts before you even move. Good. So we got snow tires put on our car on Friday, I think. I don't know, I'm off on the days. Anyways, we drove and the car like shakes everywhere. 1 more. Hold this one up, hold it up, hold it up, hold it up, and quick scissors. So it turns out there's a balance issue with one of the tires. So that's where my Pilates buddy is right now. He promises he'll do the class sometime during the week, but he's figuring out the tire. 3, 2, so I'm all alone. Hold it straight and lengthen it all the way back down. Remember which side you use on top right now. Roll yourself onto your back. Bring your hands underneath your tailbone, just like at the beginning of class if you're modifying that leg. Legs go straight to the ceiling and flex your feet. Reach your legs as straight as you can. If this is just too much for you, bend your knees to 90 degrees. Really strong, not loosey. You choose. Open your legs as wide as you can. Feel the stretch and then bring your legs together. Flex the feet. Either 90 degrees they're flexed or straight up they're flexed. Every time we open them, I want you to take it as far or wide as you can. It's comfortable on your hips. If you've had a hip replacement or if it doesn't feel good on your hips, don't go quite as far. Just maybe shoulder width. Maybe a little bit teeny bit past shoulder width. So that you can play with this to fit your body. Open and close. Good. If you're doing this and you really feel like you've got the legs and you can focus on the inner thighs while maintaining an upper body curl, you can. Keeping the upper body up too. But really this whole part is focusing on the inner thighs. Inner thighs and outer thighs are very important for your knee and hip health. So they seem like, you know, old school 1980s Jane Fonda videos, but they're really important. All those baby muscles we get to strengthen during Pilates. That's what I was going to tell you all. This one's, you don't have to think too much, right? So I can talk. Okay, that really famous soccer player for the U.S. women's soccer, Megan, starts with a P. It's not Megan Tanner, even though we know that she could be a famous soccer player. Megan, it starts with a P. You know who I'm talking about, right? 4 more. So I was listening to a podcast with her, 3 more. And they asked her what she does for exercise. And she said she does a lot of Pilates. 1 more. She stressed a lot. Point your toes, and now you're going to open as wide as you can and crisscross them, keeping them pointed open. She said, now that she's getting older, what is she, like 32? I'm not sure, but I don't think she's very old. Anyways, she thinks that she needs to keep strengthening all the little muscles to stay strong and healthy, so she does a lot of Pilates every day. How cool is that? I know. 2, pull your belly button in really strong. 1 more each side. You're feeling done with this, stop talking. Flex the feet, finishing it off with open and close for 8 with feet flexed. 7, stop talking, let's finish these inner thighs. 5, pull it in. 4, where's your belly button? No matter which position you're in, it's pushing towards the floor, not towards the ceiling. Let's do 1 more. And bend it in. How do those feel? Extend your legs long, reach your arms over your head, really strong. Inhale, arms. Exhale, peel yourself off. Push your belly button back. Stretch your spine. Relax your arms. Stack yourself up and switch sides. Good job on those. Do you know that in Pilates you're always supposed to flow from exercise to exercise? That's why we switch like that instead of just roll over. At least my training was that. I'm supposed to. I think because a lot of dancers were doing it. Hips are stacked straight on top of each other. Squeeze your tush. Hug the ribs in nice and tight. Shoulders are down, away from your ears. Shift your legs so they're slightly in front of you. Top foot comes up. Hip distance height only. Straight line. It is tight. Bring your leg as far forward as you can. Flex your foot and bring it as far back as you can. Remember, there's no rocking and rolling in your hips. Flex and resist, resist, resist. Inhale, point. Bring it a little bit farther. So we're adding that little pulse at the beginning. At the top. Up. A little bit farther. Flex and squeeze it back. Inhale, point and reach. Exhale, flex and bring it back. Good. And reach. Inhale. Flex. Have you ever seen a dancer do Pilates? It's so pretty. 3 more. Up. Flex and bring it back. 2. Up and reach. Flex. Resist, resist, resist. 1 more. Up. Flex and bring it back. Bring the leg directly on top, lengthen it straight down. Shift your legs, 1 straight line now, squeezing as tight as you can. Peel that leg up, flex the foot and resist it coming down. Point your toe and lengthen, flex the foot and resist. Point your toe and reach. This is tight. Your quad is tight, you're peeling your legs apart. Flex, now you're squeezing all the air out between, a ball between your ankles. Up, flex and bring it down. 3. Up. 2. I don't know if you can hear the door rattling. It's rattling. Up. Because it's so windy. Top foot comes up, hold it up. Bottom leg joins it and lengthen it down. Top foot, bottom leg, and resist. Compress the core. If you're doing this class and you're like, something feels like it's missing, what is different about today? It's because Smudge has not eaten a squeaky toy yet. That's why you're confused of how come it's so quiet in here right now. She's in the other room. I don't know why she's not joining us today. 1 more. Top foot comes up. Bottom leg joins it. Both legs together. Glue both legs up and lengthen it down. Push your belly button in and reach. Legs home and bring it down. Push your belly button in and reach, lengthening them up and resist. It's so weird to teach to a screen because now he's home and I'm alone in the house talking to myself. 2 more. I'm talking to all of you. This is what I'm doing. 1 more. Hold it up, hold it up, hold it up. Lengthen it down. Top arm comes on top. Upper body and lower body comes up together. And lengthen. Remember, you're between 2 sheets of glass here, so you're not rolling back onto your back. I see a lot of times people come onto the backs of their sit bones because it feels better than being on their hip bone. If that's the case, grab a blanket or a towel and put it under your hip bone. 2 more. 2. hold it up, and quick little scissors. Good. Lift your belly button back. Lift the side of your waist away from the mat a little bit. Not really, it just feels like it. 4, 3, 2, hold it steady, reach, and lengthen it all the way back down. All the way down onto your back. Good job. Should we do those inner thighs again? I'm just teasing, we're not going to. Inhale, reach your arms towards the ceiling. Exhale, peel yourself off, one vertebra at a time, focusing on your roll up. Right here, your belly button is pushing as far back as it can, and your hands and your feet are in the opposite directions. Stack your spine up, sitting up nice and tall. Tuck the pelvis under and roll down. Slow, 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 slow. One vertebrae at a time, all the way down. Arms come over your head with your ribs still hugged together. You're not separating them and getting a good stretch here yet. Inhale, reach your arms towards the ceiling. Exhale, peel off. One vertebrae at a time. If you have any chunks in your spine, stretch. Focus on those chunks and take a little bit extra time, especially on the way down. It's a little bit easier to focus on the way down. Strong, slow, 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 slow. Arms come over your head. I'm going to show you a modification. Inhale. Exhale, holding onto your legs, coming all the way over and stretch. Inhale, stack it up. Exhale, holding onto the backs of your legs and roll down. One more like that. Inhale. You're choosing your position. Exhale, pull your belly button in and stretch. It should be slow so you're not using momentum to get up. Articulate through your spine and then roll down. Slow, one vertebrae at a time. Good, same thing, but now we're coming up to one leg. Inhale. Exhale, reach upper body and lower body comes up and then roll back down. So we're skipping the articulation at the top. Inhale, arms. Exhale, up. Inhale, stay, and then exhale all the way back down. Let's change it to 2 breaths. So exhale up, inhale back down, exhale up. You can hold on to your leg if you want, and inhale back down. 2 more. Exhale up, inhale back down. Last time. Exhale up, reach, and inhale all the way back down. Keep both legs down. Inhale, arms towards the ceiling. Exhale, peel yourself off one vertebrae at a time. Push your belly button back, stretch. Stack yourself up, sitting up nice and tall. Good. Come back onto your hands. Chest is lifted. Arms are off to the side, fingers pointing off to the side, or come down onto your elbows. Either position, what I want you to do is have a nice long neck and chest is lifted so you're not sinking into anything. I'm going to come down to my elbows. You choose what feels best for you. Neutral spine from the tailbone to your shoulders, and then just a little bit of looking forward. Float the legs up 90 degrees. Really tight and strong right here. You're not sinking in. Lift and draw circles with your feet. Around. Pull your belly button in. Inhale. Exhale, circle it around. Inhale. Exhale. Now you can stick with that or start straightening your legs a little bit more. Inhale. Exhale, circle it around right from the waist. 4, 3, really long neck. Good. Chest is open. Don't start sinking into it as you come down. Hold it up at the top. Reverse directions. You can start with them bent if you want. Circled around, drawing circles with your knees if they're bent. Exhale around or straighten the legs. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale across. Exhale, circle. Last 3. Inhale. Exhale, pull it in. Last time. And hold it up at the top. Slowly, let's lower the legs. Slow, slow, slow. Slower, slower. All the way down. Push yourself up and round. Stack yourself up. Come into a kneeling position. So into the kind of will you marry me kneeling position. Knees are in line with your sit bones. Hug the ribs in nice and tight. Arms come straight out. With the arm that has the back leg, you're going to bend that elbow and lean back a little bit. Reaching your front arm forward and your back elbow back. And then lengthen it forward. And lean it back. And come up. Try not to lean towards that elbow side. You're just leaning back and just the elbow is coming back for now. Reach. You should have a good stretch in this back leg. So my right leg is the one that's back. And so it's my right elbow that's coming back. Like you're pulling a bow and arrow. And reach. Hug it in tight. Good. We're going to change it up. Reach. We're going to keep a straight arm, and now add that rotation as you come back. Rotate and look over that shoulder. Bring it back forward. Hug it in tight and rotate. So you really have a strong core in here. Squeezing your glutes, protect your back. See if you can get a little bit farther back than I can. Reach. Whenever you do those ones in yoga where you're standing or you're kneeling, you bring yourself back. I really struggle getting back on that too. So don't stop just because that's as far as I can go. If it feels strong and good for you to go farther, go for it. Reach. One more. Pull it in and reach. Stretch. And bring it forward. Switch legs. 90 degrees. Grab a blanket or a pillow if you need to underneath that. You can even do this standing if you want. It takes a little bit out of it, but if it's a no-go for your knees, lengthen it back. Elbows come back, or just the left elbow, or the back, same as your back leg. Reach. Lengthen it back. It's a lot of firing in your core when your body shifts back. Good. Squeeze it back, trying to stay nice and balanced. Right in the center. Notice what your neck is doing right now. You're keeping it in that nice neutral position. Reach. Two more. Two. Hug it in tight. One more. Reach. Keep the arms straight and add the rotation. Lengthen it back and look over that shoulder. Lengthen it forward. Pull it back and look. Whoa. Reach. Good thing we're not doing like Pilates on a stand-up paddleboard today. I would be swimming. Reach and come forward. Two more. Reach, stretch, and bring it forward. Last time, hug it in and lengthen and bring it forward. Float the arms down. Have a seat. All right, we're going to do open leg rocker today. So separate your knees, shoulder width apart. Legs are bent or straightening, holding on towards your ankles, or if you're feeling in the rock star mood, hold on to your toes. Chest is lifted at the top. Inhale, roll back. Exhale, roll up and balance for a second. Inhale, lower, middle, upper. Exhale, up and balance. Remember, when you come back, to only be light on your neck. You should never have a lot of pressure on your neck. It should mostly be on your upper back. Exhale, up. Obviously your neck touches, but you should always be able to talk while you're back there or swallow. I mean, it's a quick moment, but think about that. Exhale, up and balance. Two more. See if you can straighten your legs a little bit more in the last two. One more, massaging out our spine. Hug it in. Soles of the feet together, butterfly the knees apart. All right, we are going to finish with the 100 today. Old school 100, but we're going to switch the legs. If this is your first class, you're going to inhale, bend, exhale, straighten. Inhale, bend, exhale, straighten. If you're old news, you're going to keep your legs straight, and you're going to inhale, lift, exhale, lower. Inhale, lift, exhale, lower. So feel which one feels best for you. Another option always is to keep your legs down. All right, if you're ready, float your legs to tabletop, bring your arms straight down by your sides. Slide your shoulders down into your back pockets, tuck the chin down just a little bit, lengthening through the crown of your head. Inhale. As you exhale, curl yourself up, pushing your belly button towards your spine, reaching your fingers away. Hold on to the backs of your legs and bring yourself up a little bit higher. See if you can stay there as you let go. Let go, reach the arms, straighten the legs if that's where you are. Start pulsing from the shoulders. It's inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, exhale, straighten or lower. 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale, lift. 2, 4, 5, and exhale, lower. 2, 3, 4, 5, inhale, lift. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, lower. We do this for 100 breaths, or inhale, bend. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, lower. 2, 4, 5, 60. 2, 3, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5. Your gaze is looking in between your legs, and exhale. You can put a hand behind your head. 80, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. Come up a little bit higher. Last inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale, lower. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend your knees, steady your arms, curl up, hands come behind your head. Extra little curls. Let's just finish it off with the ab prep for 8, 7, push your belly button in. 6, 5, 4, it's going towards the floor. 3, 2, last one, and relax it down. Hold onto the backs of your legs, and you're going to rock and roll yourself up. Once you're up, hold onto the backs and pull your belly button towards your spine. Get some good stretch between your shoulder blades. Then stack yourself up, sitting up nice and tall. Let go of your core. Squeeze your shoulders up by your ears. Squeeze your shoulder blades behind you, and then just let your shoulders fall. So that puts your shoulders into perfect posture. Again, squeeze them straight up to your ears. Squeeze your shoulder blades back and drop them down into the back pockets. One more time. Squeeze them up, squeeze behind, and relax them down. Shoulders are relaxed, lengthen through the crown of your head. Core is relaxed now. Inhale. As you exhale, bring your arms across. Excellent work today. Way to do our first Pilates class of 2021. Who would have guessed we'd still be online? What is it? Today is the 42nd live streaming class. Thought we'd only do like 10. We're on 42. Anyways, if there's anything you want to work on this year, things that you want to challenge yourself with, you want to build up towards, like there's that really kooky one we did in our Wednesday class, that the slow double leg stretch. It's confusing, but we could start working on that every week if we want. So if there's anything you want, just let me know. Have a good week.